Welcome. Today we're going to explore past lives on other planets. Is it possible? Is it real? We don't know. But in my practice as a psychic medium, specializing in past lives and mediumship, I have some fun stories that I think may or may not convince you. So join me and consider this. So today I had an amazing reading with a client, and she called me and we were talking, and I said, hey, I see this vision of you in a past life, and you're living in this big stone place, and you're a very serious woman, and you're not happy in this space, and I see that you have instant manifestation powers and are connected to astronomy and astrology and the cosmos. And as I began to feel this energy, I began to say, you know what, I don't feel that this is on this planet. I feel that it's somewhere else in this space and time. And she just starts laughing, and I'm going like, did I say something funny? And she says, actually, last night I had a conversation with my husband about me thinking, maybe I'm not from this planet. Maybe I'm from somewhere else. I think I came from some other space and time. And her husband's like, well, maybe you're an alien or something. And, you know, she just validated on the spot and said, I literally thought this yesterday. And I began to read for her. And we were talking about this dimension. And in this dimension, she lived in her own little bubble. And she had instant manifestation powers. And she could join somebody else's bubble, and when she entered in their bubble, then they can co-create with each other. So it was a really fascinating experience, and kind of is like an allegory as to how we are in our worlds. We all have our own bubble, our sphere of influence, and when we interact with other people, we enter into their bubble, their world, if you will, and then we co-create with each other. And sometimes we can be in our own space, and others can be in theirs, and we go in and we co-create with each other to create some kind of joint experience. Now, I had another client quite some time ago. She is the wife of a famous professional athlete, and she came in and she just wanted to explore her own life purpose and what she was doing. And I said, you know, I see this vision of you from a past life, and you were like this magical witchy woman, but you didn't live in this planet. You actually lived on another planet somewhere, and you were some kind of witch. And her eyes got really big and her jaw dropped, and she said, you know, I'm actually writing a book about this witchy woman who lives in another planet, and she goes through all of this stuff, and she tells the story of this person in this other dimension. And so that was an amazing story, and that was something that I thought, you know what, maybe there are lives on other planes of existence. Maybe there are lives in other planets. That's something that science hasn't proven, and that's something that I can't physically prove to you right now, but it is quite amazing to consider that, hey, maybe we have had past lives. Maybe we've lived in other dimensions in space and time, and we are bringing that experience with us in this dimension and are experiencing it in the same but in a different way. At any rate, I'm not really sure what it is that I'm looking at or what it is that Spirit's showing me, but I can tell you that whatever comes through, whether it's a past life here on this earth or in another time or in another space, they always seem to have in reading some kind of connection to what it is that we're experiencing now, and a lesson that can help us move forward in our life and in our career, and most importantly, improve our own relationships with ourselves, with the universe, and with other people. So my question is to you is that, have you ever had dreams or visions of being in another time and space? Did you ever have a reading and somebody told you that you were something in a past life? Or maybe you had a past life in another dimension somewhere. I don't really know, and there's no way that I could prove that to you, so I'm not even going to go there. But I love to share these stories with you because it just opens up our thoughts and helps us learn, become better people in an unconventional and a different way. So if you have any stories, I'd love to hear them, your thoughts on it, opinions. That would be great. As long as it's constructive and respectful of others, it would be wonderful to hear your perspective on past lives in another time, space, and dimension, or maybe another planet. So Thanks for joining me. Hopefully this video inspired your imagination. And if you have any thoughts or imaginations, don't blow them off. Maybe there's something to learn from that. So thanks for joining me. I'm Leslie Juvin-Acker, and make today a great day.